are you planning on staying?
I don't know. Is there a Y around here someplace?
You like to live the high life, don't you, kid? Why don't you stay in Buddy's siesta room? You won't be using it.
Siesta room?
And Buddy like to take a little nap every afternoon.
My grandfather does that.
Not those kind of naps, Skipper.
I'll be a son of a gun.
This is really something else. I've never actually seen a mirror on the ceiling before.
Buddy liked to shave in bed.
Had an air conditioner. We're sweating our brains out all summer, and he had an air conditioner.
What are you doing in here?
Skip was looking for a place to stay.
Well, he can't stay here. Who's on phone duty this week?
Excuse me, I'll get that.
This was Buddy's own special room, his private place.
Of course, I'd be willing to pay it.
$112 a month. Take it or leave it.
It's somebody from the programming department at the network. They want to know who's in charge now.
Hey, wait a minute. Who said you were in charge?
Yeah, nobody believed that cock and bull story you were telling about Buddy at the funeral.
Is that right? Oh, well, in that case, Wally, then, why don't you take it?
Oh, well, I didn't mean me.
How about you, Andrea? Do you want to talk to the network?
Some other time.
Roland?
Pass.
I'll take it in my office.
You don't suppose there's any way we could get Buddy back?
I forgot a trade. Buddy for Aggie and a minor league shortstop.
This your stuff?
Yeah.
Listen, if you go out the back door and across the alley, there's this place called Poncho's. How about running over there and getting 6 cups of coffee?
Sure. 6 coffees. I'll be right back.
Right.
Oh, excuse me. Coffee run.
The bathroom's that way.
Look at this. No wonder Buddy was going to hire him.
Yeah, the man's good. He's got a lot of range. Where'd he go?
I sent him for coffee.
If Aggie sees this stuff, I'll be the one going for coffee.
Make mine cream and sugar.
Nobody animates like you, Mr. Carmichael.
Oh, sure. Lots of people do. And please call me Brooks.
No, I mean it. Look at his tongue swatting flies. He looks demented. Just an idea.
Yeah.
But what if when Sir Thanks-a-Lot is standing there by his horse and Dippy brings him the ladder, Dippy puts it down in the mud and Thanks-a-Lot pushes him aside and climbs up on it. And when he does, it begins to sink into the mud, and Thanks-a-Lot only gets about halfway up on the horse when the saddle comes loose and Thanks-a-Lot spins around and falls off into the mud.
And the horse sees Thanks is gold and thinks it's a flower and sniffs it.
The horse sneezes right out of the picture.
And Thanks looks up and sees him coming down, and he knows it's bye-bye time. We can't do it.
Why not?
Aggie won't let us. Too expensive. She and Buddy made a deal with a guy in Panama. He's got a whole bunch of Indians. He's teaching them to animate at 50 cents an hour.
That's terrible.
Better than grinding corn.
Maybe you and I could do this. I'll work nights, weekends.
That'd be great, but I don't know.
What's this?
Aggie asked me to make a list of directors who are available to replace Buddy.
Well, why don't you direct? You're better than any of these guys.
Me? I am over the hill. I haven't got what it takes anymore.
Who told you that?
Buddy, every time I ask for a raise.
Well, he was wrong. You're just as good as you ever were.
I was never that good.
When I was a kid, all I ever wanted to be was another Brooks Carmichael.
You got me confused with somebody else.
No, I don't.
Buddy Winkler Productions? No, he's dead. Can anybody else help you? No, she's at the network.
Okay, fans, it's moving then.
matter? What happened?
Aggie insulted my writing.
So? Buddy always insulted your writing, too.
Yeah, but he was doing that so I couldn't ask for more money. I respected that. But I'm not doing a rewrite on a perfectly good script for somebody who doesn't even have a sense of humor. I'm out of here.
Okay, well, if you're going, I'm going, too.
Hey, Roland, Marty. I know I'm the new guy here and all, and I don't want to speak out of turn or anything, but... What are you, nuts? There are hundreds of animators out there. The only thing they're drawing is unemployment checks.
Maybe he's right. At least we have jobs.
So does the guy who cleans the buffalo cage at the zoo.
Don't knock what you do, guys. Let's, for the moment, forget the fact that there's unemployment out there. Rampant unemployment. Forget the fact. Remember what it is you do here. All of you. You bring this little guy to millions of people every week, to little kids and sick people and shut-ins. Just for the sake of argument, let's say you can get other jobs. How can you let his fans down?
Oh, you had to bring up shut-ins.
How'd things go at the network, Aggie?
They thought with Buddy gone, they were going to be able to walk all over me. Well, I went right in there and I said, look, there's no way we're going to keep doing the Dippy Duck show unless you give us more money. In fact, I'm going to demand that you let me take it elsewhere.
You got us canceled, didn't you?
I'm gone.
I'm with you.
Hi, guys. What's new?
What's new is we're canceled.
Canceled?
Look, guys, Buddy and I have got you through some bad times before. I'll do it again. Come on, guys. Every cloud has a silver lining.
Hi. Hi. I just had a meeting with Buddy's accountant going over his liquid assets. And Mill told me that Buddy Winkler Realty is generating good cash flow. And so is Buddy's chain of adult motels and his religious radio station in Shreveport. But that Buddy Winkler Productions itself is a real turkey. So he thinks I ought to sell it.
Sell it?
Mrs. Winkler, you can't sell Buddy Winkler Productions.
But I have to. It's a real turkey.
What I mean is, Buddy Winkler Productions isn't just this building or a name, it's people. It's Brooks Carmichael, a legend. 40 years in the cartoon business, who even in his grief at your late husband's passing sits hunched over his drawing table, stopping only for an occasional cat nap.
Aggie, it's the network.
I'll take it in my office.
It's Marty Fenneman, probably one of the great wits in America today.
Did you hear the one about the nun, the rabbi, and the kangaroo?
Did you write that?
About our little misunderstanding this afternoon, I wasn't myself. It's been such a strain trying to hold things together these last few months. If Buddy, rest his soul, became completely senile, his poor old brain went to cottage cheese toward the end. I begged him to let me make some changes in the Dippy Duck show to take advantage of the new technology to make it cheaper. Yes, that's right, cheaper.
Of course, there's Buddy's own inimitable spirit, which will never die, as long as there are friends like these to cherish him in loving memory.
Oh, I don't know what I could have been thinking about. But I don't know how to run a cartoon studio.
And that's why we're here, right, gang?
I'll follow you anywhere, Mrs. Winkler. What about the rest of you guys?
And there's this fabulous animator that every studio in town has been bidding for. And I thought, well, what the heck? Price is no object. And he's decided to accept our offer. Oh, and he has the most wonderful ideas for breathing new life into the show. So, what I'm asking is that you don't cancel the show until he's had a chance to show you some of his marvelous proposals. 48 hours? And they say networks are cold and heartless. See you then.
I decided not to sell the studio. Wise choice.
Who's that guy you're talking about?
Yeah, he sounds great.
You better be.
Who is he?
You.
Me?
If you can't pull it off, I'll see to it you never work in this town again. You'll never work anywhere again.
Certainly sounds fair.
Where's the cat? Quack.